Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone and hello Rusli. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arrum Azzahra Rusli and I'm from 5 APA from State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya at Sector Public Accounting Department. So today I'm going to explain about Introduction to Ethics. And let's begin to the presentation. This is the table of content of my presentation today. What is ethics? First, I want to explain about a question of conduct. What makes an act morally right or wrong? Second, a question of value. What makes a person or something good or bad? Third, how to draw the correct conclusion about what we ought to do or what kind of person we ought to be. And the last is theoretical or conceptual version. Before we continue to the content, I want to explain why ethics is important. Because first, this is the introduction to thinking ethically. Second, we also strive for ethical community and ethical business and ethical government or ethical society. Third, we all have an image of ourselves at our best and that's what we strive for. And the last is ethics is all levels. Acting ethically as an individuals, creating ethical organizations and government, and making our society as a whole ethical is the way it treats everyone. What is ethics? As a philosophical of study, ethics is a systematic approach to understanding, analyzing, and distinguishing matters of right and wrong, good and bad, and admirable and deplorable as they relate to the well-being of the relationships among sentient beings. As contrast with ethics, morals are specific beliefs, behaviors, and way of being derived for doing ethics. What makes an act morally right or wrong? Moral action involves taking the necessary steps to transfer the intent to do the right thing into reality. This includes moral ownership, moral efficacy, and moral courage. The study of right and wrong action has been dominated by the opposition between teleology, consequentialism, and deontology. According to theologists, the right-making qualities of actions are only their consequence. This has been denied by deontologists who insist that an action can be right or wrong in itself. If a physician tells a patient the truth about his incurable disease, teleologists will judge the rightness or wrongness of this action by referring only to its consequence. A deontologist, on the other hand, may insist that it was right because truth-telling is intrinsically right quite independently of its consequence. The next is what makes a person or something good or bad. One's moral judged to be good or bad through systematic ethical analysis. I truly believe that every person has both good and bad inside of them. I believe that even though a person may do something wrong and lead a life that is dishonest, they are still capable of doing good things. People are not born evil. They are not born with the idea of hate, but instead born to do good things, and life can sometimes get in the way. In the world we are living in with so many horrible things going on every day in the news, we have to remember that it is up to us to keep our character and morals strong. Next is how to draw the correct conclusion about what we ought to do or what kind of person we ought to be. First, probably the most important feature about making moral or ethical decisions because the social connection with other necessities that people must consider moral and ethical action. Second, definite conclusions or resolutions will never be reached in ethical debates. Third, moral decisions making matter because Every decision affects someone else's life, self-esteem, or happiness level. Fourth, in the area of morals and ethics, people cannot exercise moral judgment without being given a choice. In other words, a necessity for making a sound moral judgment is being able to choose an option from among a number of choices. The last is theoretical or conceptual questions about moral reasoning. Ethics is an active process rather than a static condition. So some ethics use the expression doing ethics. When people are doing ethics, they need to support their beliefs and assertions with sound reasoning. In other words, even if people believe that the ethic is totally subjective, they must be able to justify the position through logical, theoretical, based arguments. Evaluation generated through the practice of ethics require a balance of emotion and reason. Throughout history, people based on their culture have engaged in action that they believe were justifiable only to have the lack of reason later show otherwise. Following a charismatic but egocentric leader such as Adolf Hitler is an example of such a practice. Okay, I think enough about my presentation today. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.